From Chiang Mai, I then headed further north into the mountains to a town called Pai, which you've probably already heard of. But if not, it's a small town a bit closer to the border with Myanmar that's very popular with backpackers. It's a very laid-back town and most people end up staying for quite a long time. Including myself, I ended up staying here for about 2 weeks, but I met a few people that had been there far longer than that. I did meet a few people that said they didn't enjoy Pai because they felt like there wasn't that much to do, but I loved it, and in my opinion that's kind of the beauty of it. It doesn't really need to be loads of different activities to do. Sometimes it's quite nice to just find somewhere where you can chill a bit, especially when you're travelling for quite a long time. I really enjoyed it. It's an incredible area filled with lots of amazing scenery and nature. And there's also some really cool bars where you can sit and watch the sunset and look out into the fields. It's also nice to just not be somewhere completely crowded, or at least it wasn't when I went. This was back in March 2023. Another good spot to go to, particularly at sunset, is the Pai Canyon. And again, it was still the burning season when I went to Pai, so as you can see it is still quite smoky, and this is in March. And yeah, I would say it was definitely worse in Pai than it was in Chiang Mai. I also went to this Chinese village just on the outskirts of Pai. To be honest, I'm not too sure if it was an actual village or if it was just a tourist trap, but it was pretty cool to walk around either way, and I think it was free to get in as well. The town itself is absolutely packed full of cool food spots, bars and night markets as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend Pai. 100% one of my favourite places to go in Thailand, and you'll probably end up staying a little bit longer than planned like most people. Although it is a little bit remote and it's not the easiest place to get to, I took a bus from Chiang Mai which took about 5 or 6 hours I think. The drive itself can also be a little bit hectic. I think there's around 700 sharp turns, so if you get food sick, if you get car sick, then good luck. Once I was back in Chiang Mai, I stayed there for 2 nights and then I took a flight down to the islands. My first stop was Krabi. I really enjoyed Krabi as well. It had quite a good mix of everything, and I stayed in a really good hotel for the first night. I think I literally paid like 20 quid for the night, which is absolutely nothing for what I got. On the first night I had a bit of a chill one. I went down to the beach, had some beers and watched the sunset, and I had probably one of the best sunsets I saw on the whole trip. The next day, after I checked into my hostel, I then did a day trip to Railay Beach. It's probably one of the best beaches I've visited in Thailand, and it's only a short boat ride away from Ao Nang Beach in Krabi. I was expecting it to be super crowded, but it wasn't even that busy when I went, which was nice. There's also a small town area just off the beach, which has pretty much everything you need. There's some small hotels and restaurants and cafes and things like that. To be honest, I kind of regret not staying on Railay Beach itself, so if I go back again in the future, then I definitely will do. And after a few days of chilling and drinking in Krabi, I then took a boat over to the PP Islands, which will be in the next video.